What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DC back again for number 8 of the Monstercat guessing game. Today I got my friend Matt
Number
here.
8?
Yeah, this is number 8.
Okay.
Got my friend Matt here. I'll do a quick interview. What type of music do you listen to?
I listen to a bunch of stuff. I mean, let's see. I've been wanting to listen to the new Post Malone stuff because I know he does country now, but
Yeah, I know,
I
it's
actually
crazy.
haven't I just haven't bothered to listen to it. Have you listened to it?
No. I've heard a few songs like just because they're popular on like Instagram
Yeah.
or something like that. You
No,
know?
I like that. I like some like old rock. I like some of the stuff you like, so some of the stuff
okay.
we're about to be doing here.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
but since you know, it's usually from like a racing game or stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I
like The City by Madion.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Need for Speed Most Wanted fans.
2012. though. You
2012,
gotta
yes,
remember because there's
2012.
2005.
OG throwback.
No, it's not OG because OG is 2005.
Okay, it's OG for me.
OG
you know
for
what I mean.
you.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, how this works is basically we've got this community that voted on all the Monstercat songs, which are like 3,000 something at this point.
Yeah, they do have a lot, don't they?
Yeah. So these are just this is just a random assortment of either the most loved or the most hated. I'm gonna play like 20-ish seconds, and then you're gonna listen and form your thoughts and guess whether it's loved or hated by everybody. So pretty simple. The high score right now is 8 out of 10. The low score I think is 3 out of 10. So good luck.
Well, I mean, from the Monstercat songs that I know, usually they're
Oh,
like
you
if
actually
they're.
know some. Do you know them by name or?
I mean, if I hear one that I know, I'm gonna call it out instantly.
I don't
but,
know. I don't know if you'll.
But the ones that I know from like racing games and like media like that,
Mhm.
those are songs I'd listen to. Like if I can like jam out in the car and like,
Oh, yes, that's
go
what I
down the
love.
highway quick, then
Yeah, dude. Drum and bass. Be careful listening to drum and bass. You will speed. That's what
Yeah,
happens
exactly.
to me. Here we go. Song 1. Play the volume up.
okay, I like that part.
Okay. I gotta just keep a straight face the whole time. Can't give it away, you know. But that's all you get. That's all you got. You got any thoughts?
I love that like
Yeah,
part.
that's cool.
Oh, like I was like, all right, this is all right, but then that part hit. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I can see myself going down the highway really
Yeah,
quick
dude.
on this song.
So, do you think it's loved or hated?
I'm gonna say love for that one.
Hey, you're 1 for 1.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. That one's an old house song from, I believe, 2015 or 2016. I'd have to double check. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
it's-
wonky. It's kind of out there.
It sounds like from the era.
Yeah. Next up, we've got song number 2.
You said these are all Monstercats?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell this one's already not hitting as much as the other song. I feel like we're gonna get through halfway through this. He's gonna be like, "Oh, how did he do it? Did he do positive, negative, positive, negative?" Or did he just get
No,
he's gonna
it's
throw
all
off?
random order. Trust me, I just use a random sequence generator for this.
Oh, I definitely didn't like that one.
You didn't like it as much?
No, so I'm gonna say hated. for that one.
Okay. I mean, it did sound kind of rock.
A little bit, but Monstercat's kind of like all over the place.
It is. That's true. It's pretty diverse. So
It's-
you're gonna say hated?
Yeah.
That one's loved, bro.
Oh,
that one's loved.
okay,
And guess what?
alright.
That's like one of the most loved songs, like period, on the whole like
Really?
for 2016. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard the artist Puppet. He left and now he's doing like his own rock thing.
So
So,
how-
there's kind of like electro rock in there. I don't know what else to call
How
it.
does Monstercat work exactly? Because like it's gotta be like a
It's
multiple people, right?
yeah, it's basically like a label. I think they're based out of
So it's
Canada.
like how YouTube had like Machinima back. You remember those?
I don't know.
Don't remember those?
But basically, it's just like a record label that signs songs from like a ton of different artists. Honestly, across the globe at this point, I think. So yeah, they just sign a bunch of songs. They release like, so they got 3 different sub labels. There's Uncaged, which is like your heavier stuff, and Instinct's more like radio and like melodic stuff, and then Silk is like purely progressive, chill house stuff like that.
Right. I
Yeah.
remember when before like streaming music was popular, you'd look these songs up on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and the ones that are Monstercat, they'd all be like different colors. So, like
Oh,
this
the
one song would be
visualizer.
like the visualizer.
Yeah, so
one-
like red would be drum and bass, orange would
What
be
was white?
house, white or like gray.
or either
I think
or.
that one's just like electronic. They didn't really.
Yeah,
brand
that
it.
makes sense, yeah.
But I mean, there's a bunch of different colors. Purple's dubstep. I remember that. But yeah, they got rid of that visualizer a while ago.
Yeah, but it's
Unfortunately.
classic though.
I know.
Like you,
I know.
you go back and you see all
I know.
these videos,
That's why
and those have
everybody's
the most
longing-
amount of views.
Exactly. Everybody longs for those days. But anyway, you are 1 for 2.
All
so
right.
moving on to song 3.
Ooh,
What gets me every time.
this one
Sorry
has
for
to be
keeping
old.
a
This one
straight
has to
face.
be older for sure.
Does sound old, doesn't it?
But did they like this or did they hate this?
great question.
That's a great question. We don't have any hints. This isn't like Jeopardy.
No, I can't. No. This is purely your gut instinct. So you said it sounded old.
It sounded older than those last two, or the first two. I'm gonna say Hated.
You got it right. You got it right. But you know what's funny? That one's actually newer than the previous two.
Is it really?
Yeah. The guy who made it, he's kind of like a meme artist, so he does it for the memes. But like that, he kind of did a throwback to like older dubstep.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Call of Duty MLG.
Yeah, I know it would fit right into there. But yeah, hey, you got it right. So 2 for 3. Song number 4. If I showed this to my parents, they would hate it. I actually had them do one of these episodes too.
In the same episode or different?
Same type. But yeah, all right. So that was song 4. Any thoughts?
That one. And you said we can't listen to them again?
Oh, you can if you need to.
Let me hear this one again.
Yeah, sure.
So my initial thought was like, this one sounds like what's in Rocket League.
Oh, you think? Yeah, some of these could be.
I know. Yeah,
he does have a bunch of Monstercat songs.
Yeah. This also sounds like this is kind of old too. This is going back to like the car thing. Mm-hmm. Do you know who Junkie XL is?
No, to be honest.
If after this you gotta look up Junkie XL.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like old Junkie XL. Oof.
So you're thinking it's loved or hated?
I'd say neither, honestly. That one's kind of just like that one's kind of in the
middle.
middle.
These are all just either
straight love or straight hate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say love.
You got it, bro. You got it. That one's actually a fairly new one. It came out a couple years ago. I think it would be considered bass house, kind of funky, kind of wacky. I don't know what else to call it, but yeah, that artist, he makes like some really weird tunes. So
yeah, that one's
kind of different.
I didn't really like that one personally.
Yeah. All right. So you're 3 for 4.
All right, so I'm tied with Dion.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, actually, that's as much as he got. He got
all right,
3 out of 10.
Come on. All right.
Hey, you got so many chances to beat him, bro. Good luck.
See, I'm basing these on like how I like them, honestly.
I know it's tough because I would do the same, but sometimes I don't agree with what everybody else thinks. You know.
I'm gonna say love for that one. That's an easy love.
Easy one? Yeah, you got it.
Easy love, good.
You know what's funny? That's actually one of the OG like 2015 Red Drum and Bass Visualizer songs. I was wondering if you would recognize that one. That's like one of the most viewed, most popular back in the day. We Won't Be Alone by Faint. I don't know if that rings any bells.
We can go over the ones that I know, or like the one I'm thinking of. There's one specifically that I'm thinking of, and I'm kind of hoping to see if it's
Nevada by Vice.
Nope.
Do you know that? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait and see. But hey, you got it again, so you're 4 for 5. You already beat that. All right, just see if you can catch up to James or even beat him.
So James is the
leader?
He's the leader,
8 out of 10.
Oof. Yeah. Well, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Song 6.
This one's definitely not as like
intense.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good word.
This would be like a good study song.
Okay, I can see.
But love or hate? I'm gonna say love again.
All right, that one's hated.
That one's hated?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna be honest. I find it pretty boring. It's just kind of the same one note thing the whole time.
Kind of, but there's like a little.
Yeah. If you're into that, sure. But for me personally, yeah, I don't really like that one, and I agree with the community on that one. So you have 2 wrong so far. That means you have to get the remaining 4 right to tie James.
Oh, that's
so
good luck.
We're on song 7. Yeah.
Here we go again.
I can't help it.
See,
I'm bad at keeping a straight face. This is bad.
Okay, so like I said, my thoughts for doing all this is like, all right, can I see myself in the car going like on the highway, like weaving through traffic and all that, kind of doing that. But this one sounds like a rave song.
Yo, I could see it. Yeah, that's a good.
But if going by that logic, that one's not hype enough for a rave. So I'm gonna say hate.
Oh, that's some good logic right there. You got it right.
Let's go.
You know, that's one of the OG meme songs on the label too, just because of the "Here we go again." I feel like
I guess that's
stupid,
definitely
kind of corny, but yeah, it's kind of funny. So hey, you got it right. You got three to go. See, you got to get all 3 of these right to tie James. Moving on to song 8. Oh, that's wide for some.
That one is good. Oh, okay. I know. I've heard this one.
You
I
recognize
just don't
it?
remember what it's called.
This is like OG YouTuber intro or outro, isn't it? Is that the vibe
Yeah,
you
but
get?
I'm not sure where I've heard this. But I've heard this one before.
Yes.
And strictly because of that, I'm gonna say Love.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. You
Yeah.
got it. That's an OG loved one. That's called Breakdown VIP. And can you guess the artist? I don't know if you'll know the name.
No, because there's so
it's
many.
the same
Monstercat
artist who
ones.
made Crab Rave. Do you know Crab Rave?
The dude.
Yes, yeah. That same
No,
artist who
I don't
made
know
that.
who made
Noise
that.
Storm.
Noise Storm.
Yeah. He hasn't really made any music in a while.
I feel like I've heard that. Sounds familiar now that we've said it.
So that's one of his first songs. All right, you got 2 left.
Don't pressure me like
no
that.
No pressure.
No, I like this one.
But does the community like it? That's the thing.
Yeah, it is true.
Playing the mind games, you just gotta stick with your gut.
I'm gonna go with Love then.
You got it.
All right,
Good
one
job.
more. All right,
One more. Yeah,
to tie James. This is where I
This is
fumble
it.
hard.
This is it. Good luck.
Oof. This could be either or stuff.
Yes. Could be very divisive.
It's calm. It's a lot calmer than the rest.
Very different vibe, yeah.
But it's like the thing with there's like subcategories with.
Oh, subgenres and all
yes,
that
it's a
stuff.
subgenre.
Yes.
So oof.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what you would call that subgenre. It's not coming to my head right now. Actually, it might be some form of house.
I could
future bass.
see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna look stupid. I'll probably just type something on the screen once I figure it out.
Right. Once you figure that out, you're gonna edit that part. We're redoing that.
Outtakes.
part.
We're doing outtakes. Yeah. Okay. This is it for all the marbles to tie James.
God.
Do you think it's loved or hated?
Oof, I'm gonna fumble here. That one was okay, but it wasn't great, so I'm gonna say hated.
Sorry, Matt. You got it.
Oh no!
That one's loved. I feel like no, but I can see where you're coming from. You either love the funk or you don't. And I actually really like that one. That one's.
But hey, so
that one's
7
pretty
out
fun.
of 8.
7 out of 10. That's pretty good. You're
That's
up
pretty
in
good.
the upper echelon of all the contestants so far.
I'll take
I have
it.
to check the others, but yeah, James is still on top with an 8 out of 10. I don't know who's gonna be able to beat him.
You gotta get a leaderboard.
Yeah. We're out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in
Bye-bye.
the next one.